Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of Good Manners for Nice People Who Sometimes Say F*** by Amy Alkon, performed by Carrington MacDuffie.
1. I don't care where you put the fork, as long as you don't stab anybody in the eye with it. This is not an etiquette book filled with prissy codes of conduct to help you fit into upper-class society, or at least passably fake it, and I am nobody's idea of an etiquette auntie. I don't know the correct way to introduce an ambassador or address a wedding invite to a divorcee, and I'm not sure where to put the water glasses other than on the table. I kept this to myself when I got a call from a TV producer from one of the national morning shows. She had seen me in a 30-second bit about civility on the Today Show, loved that I wasn't the typical fusty etiquette expert, and, wow, wanted me to fly to New York to be the featured expert in a segment on manners and civility at the holidays. We'll start with the table, she said, how to set it and how to properly serve the turkey. Fantastic, I lied, same as I would have if she'd asked me to come on national TV and stick my head up a horse's ass to look for lost watches. I do have a grasp on certain table manners basics, like that you shouldn't lick your plate clean unless there's a power outage or you're dining with the blind, but I'm basically about as domestic as a golden retriever. I don't cook, I heat. My dining room table is piled with books and papers. When my boyfriend makes me dinner, we eat balancing our plates on our legs while sitting on my couch. Some men fantasize about kinky things to do in bed. He just wants to dine on a flat surface before we're fed through tubes at the home. My domestic failings aside, this was national TV. I needed to sell my book, I See Rude People, and I had a classy friend I could hit up for remedial table setting and turkey serving lessons. Of course, what I wanted to go on TV and say is what I actually think. What really matters isn't how you set the table or serve the turkey, but whether you're nice to people while you're doing it. 2 days before I was to board the plane to New York, on a non-refundable ticket the network asked my publisher to pay for, I called the producer to double-check that I was prepared for my segment. I'll call you back in 5 minutes from my desk, she said, and then she hung up. 2.5 hours later, I got an email. Subject, Saturday, in a message dated 12/8/10, 12:22:01 p.m., producer at unnamed.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?